Hi everybody and welcome to your practice. I'm Daphne and I am so excited that we are able to share in this experience together. Today it's going to be a quick and easy flow to just get us focused on what we would like to create on the mat and off the mat. So an energy, what we're focusing on today. So you're going to start with the Hakini Mudra, and this is the mudra for memory, balances the right and left hemisphere of your brain. But it's also a good one to remember to breathe, yeah? So you're gonna start to sit up nice and tall, plug your sit bones into the mat, and then roll your shoulders back and start to find this nice length in your spine. And just let go of your day, let go of whatever it took for you to get here. Start to arrive into your body and into your practice. We'll take a big breath in through the nose. And a big sigh out the mouth. Letting it go. Do that one more time. Breathe in to the belly, to the chest, right up above the crown of the head. Exhale, open the mouth, let it go. One more. Biggest breath you might have taken all day. Breathe in. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Keeping the mouth shut, you'll start to turn on your Ujjayi breath. A little constriction at the back of the throat, as if you're fogging up a mirror in front of you. So it's in through the nose and out the nose. In through the nose and out the nose. So this will be your teacher. This will be your guide for the next 25 minutes. It'll let you know if you need to step it up a notch or if you need to slow down. Yeah. So just do another round, setting your intention, your sankalpa for your practice today, what you want to focus on, what you want to bring in. And we'll offer it up with a big inhale and an exhale. Beautiful. Let's begin. You're going to slide your right shin across the mat for square pose. So flex your feet and allow the feet to line up with your knees. And you're going to tent your fingertips out in front of you, broaden your collarbones, roll the shoulders back. Then from here, start to hinge forward, walking your arms out in front of you. So tendency here is to round through the spine. I want you to start to find length. And you might feel a nice little stretch in the outer hips there. Notice if the jaw is clenching. See if you can soften that down. Good. And then come all the way up. Your left hand will go to the outside of the right thigh and you'll give yourself a nice gentle twist. See if you can gaze over that right shoulder and notice what you see. Good. Come back through center, and then you'll switch. So the right shin will thread behind your left. Flex your feet. Try to keep the shin bones nice and even. Tent the fingertips out in front of you. Breathe in. Exhale, walk your hands out in front of you. So keeping those sit bones anchored in. And just notice if there's any tension just creeping up in the face, in the jaw, the shoulders. Try to soften that down. You'll roll yourself up and twist over to the left. Right hand to the outside of your knee. Sit up nice and tall. Broaden across the upper back. Using the obliques in the back body to make the twist happen. Good. Come back through center. You'll send your feet out in front of you and your hands are going to go behind you. We're going to crack it open for the biggest lion's breath today. Take a breath in, lift your hips up. Stick out your tongue and let it roar. Good. You're going to lower your hips down. And you're going to find this Supine mudra. It's like a little antenna. Or a lightning rod. You're gonna point your toes and start to send your fingertips towards your toes here. See if they can connect. Good. Now see if you can lift the chest up. You're gonna take an inhale. Pause on your exhale. Feel that belly start to turn on. On your inhale, you're gonna lower down about halfway. Exhale, come back up and see if you can tap. Good. Inhale, lowering down, scooping the belly out, softening the shoulders. Exhale, tap. And then you might add a little smile across the face because it feels good to get the core work out of the way, doesn't it? Good. Keep it going. You're going to give yourself one more. Okay. Lower down halfway and then draw that right knee in towards your chest and lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. I have this little bun that's going to be my pillow today. You can circle through the ankle. Spread your toes, walk those shoulders down the back, and then you're going to open your right knee up by your armpit, give it a little pulse. That's it. And then send it up and over for a gentle twist, opening up through the chest. You can gaze over that right shoulder, broaden the collarbones, breathe into the belly, and then exhale back through center. You're going to send your right leg up towards the sky and grab on whatever is accessible. So hamstring, calf, ankle, circle it around. Using this time to fire up through that left leg. So feel that left heel press into the mat. And then see if you can find stillness here and just notice how that back of the leg feels. Good. Take an inhale. On your exhale, you're going to start to draw that right heel towards your butt and give yourself a little hamstring curl. Inhale, send the right leg back up. Exhale, flex, and drag it all the way back down. So I like to imagine that my foot is like a paintbrush, and it's painting on the sky. My own picture that I want to draw today. And it might look different from the day before, the week before. Yeah? It's okay. Good. Now that right ankle is going to stay in your right hand. Turn the toes out and then open that right leg up by the side. So I have my couch here in my experience. So I'm going to bend my knee and then I can get a little deeper into that right hamstring and inner groin. Good. Come back through center. Transfer the right ankle over in your left hand. Right thumb's going to go to your hip crease and then start to send that right foot towards the left side of the room. Keep your right hip down. Good. And then you're going to come back through center. You're going to reach those arms overhead, point through those left toes, point through the right toes, take a breath in, and then on the exhale, flex and start to curl all the way up towards the right. Yeah, just giving yourself a little twist. And then you're going to switch. Left knee will come in, right leg goes long, walk the shoulders down the back, and then you can circle it out. Feeling the weight of the pelvis, left knee can open up, right arm can go to the side. I like to give myself a little pulse here, releasing through that left hip flexor. And then send it up and over for a gentle twist. So rolling onto that right hip, keeping that left shoulder down. Breathing into the belly. Remembering to breathe. Connecting to your life force energy. Come back through center, and you're going to grab onto the back of the hamstring, the calf of the ankle, and then circle it around. Beautiful. Kick that left heel up towards the sky. You might notice a slight little difference here from one side to the other. Flex and bend. Inhale, point, and send it up. Exhale, flex and bend. And then keeping that right supporting leg nice and strong and active as if you were standing at the top of your mat. It's getting you prepared. Good. Flex through those left toes. You're going to open that left leg up towards the side. Good. Notice what's there. Gently back through center. Right hand grabs onto the left. Left thumb slides to your hip crease. And then you're going to start to send that left leg up and over. Send light all the way down the outside of that left thigh. Can feel pretty special. Back through center. That's it. Now you're going to reach those arms overhead. Knit the ribs in. Start to point the toes as you float that right leg up. Good. Take an inhale. On your exhale, flex and start to curl up over to the left. Good. Now breathe in, and then you're going to switch. Exhale over to the right. Good. Inhale and exhale. And then double time. Exhaling, exhaling. Inhale is back through center. Good. Nice strong legs. Spiral those inner thighs towards one another. I like to imagine that I have a little baseball bat here and I'm swinging it from side to side. Good. Let's do one more round. Right to left. Hug your knees in gently, and you're going to rock and roll forward and back, forward and back. Length of your spine. You're going to cross the ankles, plant your palms, and step it back into your first downward facing dog. Pedal out through the feet here. Shake the head yes and no. And then find this prana, this energy in the arm bones. So they're nice and strong, they're shoulder width distance apart. Your index fingers can reach to the front corners of your mat, and then those outer arm bones wrap back, your inner arm bones wrap forward. And then you're drawing the ribs in so you can start to find this little parachute in the belly, that Uddiyana Bandha. Feel those inner thighs wrap back, and the heels are getting nice and heavy towards the floor. Beautiful. Inhale for a plank. Top of a push-up, stack the shoulders right over the wrists. Drive the heels back, fire up your thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to do that 2 more times. Breathe in, glide forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send the hips to the sky. Good. One more here. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, plank. Lower your knees down and take a child's pose. Knees can be wide, big toes can touch, and then you can tent your fingers here to give the wrists a little bit of love. Release, and the third eye can come to the mat. You can just gently sway from side to side. Release any tension. Release anything that's not serving you today, what you don't want to focus on. Because where energy goes, or where thought goes, energy flows. Good. Plant your palms. You're going to look forward and slide all the way down onto the belly. Hug your ankles in. Point your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest. Exhale. Release. And again, roll the shoulders back. Press into your toenails. Energize the heart forward. Exhale. Release. Last one. Breathe in. Press down. Float those hands an inch off the mat. Release your hands down, come up and over the knees, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Right leg's gonna sweep up, driving that right heel to the sky. Turn your right toes towards the midline so you feel that inner right thigh turn on. Now you're gonna bring your knee to your nose, curl it in, and then lightly step the foot in between your hands. Lower your left knee down, reach your arms up, finding that Sampana Mudra. Pressing through the right heel, starting to lift the chest up towards the sky and hugging those arm bones in by your ears. Giving yourself a little heart opening. On your exhale, arms are going to reach back like wings. Give me a lion's breath. Let it go. Release your hands down. You can slide that right heel forward. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to fold over that front thigh. And that knee can be bent, doesn't have to be straight. It's just going in that direction. Inhale and exhale. Good. Rebend through your right knee. Plant your left hand down, tuck your back toes, and sweep your right arm up. Take a gentle twist. Active, but gentle. Reaching up through the fingertips. Release your right hand down, frame your foot, and step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. This time I want you to lower your knees, then your chest and your chin for Ashtanga Namaskar. So the hips reach back, elbows slide in towards the ribs, and then you melt your chest and your chin all the way down. Slide onto the belly from there. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift and lengthen. And then come up and over the knees, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Connecting to your midline, making those little adjustments that you did on the first side, knitting the ribs. Bring that knee into your nose. Step the foot in between your hands. Lower your right knee to the mat. Inhale, arms reach up. Find your little antenna. Where are you sending your energy today? What are you focusing on? Reach up, opening the heart. Arms are going to reach back like wings. Lion's breath, let it go. Slide the hands down. You might have to work that left heel forward as you wrap your left hip back. Inhale for length. Exhale to fold. Inhale for length. Exhale to fold. Glide into your twist. Rebend through your left knee, right hand down. Reach that left arm up. Scissor those inner thighs towards one another. And then find your gaze. Release that left hand to the mat. Step it back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, plank. Knees, chest, chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Cobra, or if you're ready for it, splash it open for your upward facing dog. Fire up your thighs, press down to the palms, crack your heart open. Exhale, you lift from the navel, downward facing dog. So we're gonna just start to flow a bit and move it to the top of the mat, right leg up. Knee to nose. Step the foot through. Lower your left knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, arms reach back like wings. Glide into your twist. Circle that right arm to the sky. Beautiful. Bring your right hand down, frame your foot. Give me a big hamstring stretch. Good. Inhale, rebend runner's lunge. Standing split, top of your mat. Inner left thigh lifts. Turn the toes inward and relax the head down. Step your left foot next to your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press to rise. Ground down wholeheartedly in who you are, what you want to focus on today. Bring it into your heart. Arms reach up. Exhale, swan dive it down. Let the heart lead you. Step your right foot back into a runner's lunge. Downward facing on the breath out. Nice strong arms. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga. So you can lower down halfway. You can lower your knees down. Inhale, roll under the tops of the feet. Lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg up. Knee to nose. Step the foot in between your hands. Lower your right knee to the mat. And then get clear. Get direct. Anjane. Exhale, lion's breath, let it go. Twist. Right hand down. Breathe in. Release that left hand to the mat. Dock your hips back. Big hamstring stretch. So the feet just stay right where they are. You can come onto your fingertips. Inhale, rebend. Standing split. Inner right thigh lifts. Back of the neck is soft. Wrap your left hip back. Step your right foot down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Press to rise. Exhale, hands to prayer. Lengthen the tail. Take a little moment to bow your head towards your heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, swan dive it down. Step your left foot back. Downward facing. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. Good. You're going to come high to the balls of the feet. Bend your knees, look forward, walk, step, hop to the top. Inhale for length. Exhale to fold. Press to rise, arms reach up. Bring it all the way down into your heart. You'll bring your big toes to touch. We're going to sit down into Utkatasana chair right away. Feeling those inner thighs wrap in and down. Feel the frontal hip points scoop up towards your ribs. You might start to flare all 10 toes. But I want you to feel the energy in the legs, in the arms. You are alive. And setting your intention, getting clear on your intention today. Sweep your arms back like wings. Come on the balls of the feet. Take a moment to fly it up. And then see if you can straighten through those legs. Diver's pose. Interlace your hands, drop your heels, give yourself a shoulder stretch. Good. Release your hands to the mat. Inhale for length. Exhale, plant your palms, step, hop, float it back through your chaturanga. If you're landing in chaturanga, Land with bent elbows. Downward facing dog. Right leg is gonna sweep up. We're gonna start to flow. Curl your right knee into your chest. Step the foot in between your hands. Spin your back heel down. So I like to make sure my left foot is in its own lane. My right foot's in its own lane. And you're gonna press down and reach your arms up for Supine Mudra. Anchoring through the back heel so you can start to propel your right shin forward and then scoop the frontal hip points up and energize to those arms. Good. You're going to start to stand up nice and tall and bring your little mudra into your hands, a little Charlie's Angel moment. Good. Inhale, rebend, reach those arms back up. Exhale, press to stand. Inhale, send your arms out and up. Exhale, press to stand. Good. Do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. From here, standing split. Hands are going to go down. Inner left thigh lifts. Crown of the head lowers. And now step it back to warrior two. So you can open up and find your heel to arch alignment. You might have to wander that right foot in. Lengthen the tail. Even out those frontal hip points. Reach the fingertips. Find your drishti, your focus over that right middle finger. Flip your front palm. Breathe in for peace. Cartwheel the hands down. Frame the foot. And then if you'd like, you can sweep your right leg back and lower down through a three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. You even the feet. Exhale, down dog. Left leg will sweep up. Curl the left knee into your chest. Step the foot in between your hands. Back heel down. Each foot has its own lane. Press to rise. Virabhadrasana 1. Warrior 1. Making those little adjustments for yourself. Sinking a little deeper. And we're going to add the pulse. So press to stand. Inhale, reach the arms down, out and up. Yeah. So I like to think of what I'm focusing on. Connecting movement to breath. One more time, breathe in. Press to stand, standing split. Little soft bend in your left knee, inner right thigh lifts. You're going to step it back, warrior two. So the hips open. And you line up heel to arch. And then reach through the fingertips. So there's a little oppositional pull here. And you can start to get into the ground, into the earth. You feel that connection. You feel that prana vibrating throughout the body. Flip the front palm and you breathe in for peace. Cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot, and then that left leg can shoot back and you can lower down into a three-legged chaturanga. Very nice. Right leg floats up. You're going to bring your knee into your nose this time and lightly step the foot in between your hands. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, arms reach up. Anjaneyasana. Now bring the mudra right into your heart. Pull back a little bit. On your exhale, you're going to twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. And then see if you can start to float that back knee off the mat. Soften the shoulders. And start to lift the navel off that right thigh. Twists are so hard for me. So I really want to emphasize the breath. Good. Release your hands down. Lower your left knee to the mat and then you can dock your hips back. So you can stay right here. If you would like to explore full Hanuman split, you might slide your right heel forward, tuck your left toes, and then just find this little inching. A sliding and an inching. Take your time getting there. If you have a block, you could place a block underneath your right hamstring or even a pillow. And you can come all the way down. So I want to keep wrapping that left hip forward. And then just take a couple breaths here to notice where you feel the sensation. Is it more in the right hamstring? Is it more in the left hip flexor? It could be pretty equal. Good. And when you're ready, gently come out of it, inching and sliding, and then rebend through the right knee, plant your palms, downward facing dog. Inhale for a plank. Let's give this round a rinse. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lifts the heart. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, knee to nose. Step the foot through, lower your right knee, arms reach up, Anjane. Exhale, pull it into your heart, and then pull back a little bit. Breathe in, twist, right elbow to the outside of your left thigh, and then see if you can start to float that right knee up. You can totally keep that right knee down. Work with wherever you are in your practice, in your journey. And just know that that is enough. Always. Honoring your body. Good. Give yourself one more round of breath. And you'll release your hands down, frame your foot, gently lower your right knee, and dock the hips back. You're more than welcome to stay there. If you'd like to slide into your Hanuman on this left side, might be my special side. Try to keep that right hip wrapping forward. So we're not a dancer split here, which I love, but we're keeping it all the yogi vibes today. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, slowly come out of that. Rebend through your left knee, plant your palms, downward loving dog. Inhale, plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. Good. Right leg will sweep up. Bend your right knee, open your hip, keep the shoulders square. Slide into pigeon here on the right side. Left leg will reach back. And then tense your fingertips here. We're just gonna do a little dance in our pigeon. You're gonna lift the chest up. On your exhale, let the right shoulder head drop down and look to the left. Oof. Inhale back up. Left shoulder head drops down, you look to the right. Inhale back up. You can do this as many times as you want if you love that. Stay with that. I'm gonna bring it in and find a moment here with the thumbs up to my third eye to come back to that intention that we set at the beginning of our practice. Placing it in a special way. Beautiful. Take one more inhale. Exhale. Walk yourself up. Tuck your back toes. You can inch yourself out of there. You can move it into a down dog split. You can bend the knee, open up the right hip. And if you want, a wild thing is in your practice, totally flip it to the wild side. Inhale, left leg up. Bend your left knee, open your hip, and then you can slide it in to your pigeon on your left side. So to make this shape a little softer, the left heel will come closer towards the pubic bone. To make it a little more intense, the left shin will go closer towards the top of your mat. Lift the chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Left shoulder head will start to reach towards the right. Inhale back up. Look to the left. Inhale back up. And exhale, walk it down. Trying to keep that back heel lifted towards the sky. Try not to let it roll in or out. Inhale, left leg up. Bend your left knee. Open your hip. If you'd like to flip your dog, Meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Gently lower your knees, cross your ankles, sit your hips behind you, and extend the legs forward. Readjust yourself on the mat. Plant your feet. And make sure those big toe mounds stay grounded. Lift up nice and tall. From here, you're going to slightly add this posterior tilt to the pelvis as you start to lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Drawing the ribs in. Find this little bit of control before we slow it down completely. And then once you get there, you'll walk your heels in towards your sit bones. Graze the heels with your fingertips. Point, let the palms spin down. Tuck your tail. Roll up through your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then snuggle the shoulders underneath the back to find the clasp. And you're in your bridge. Face is nice and soft. The throat. The heart is open, and then you feel the back body coming to merge into the front body. Feeling the earth underneath you for support. Take one more inhale, finding your edge. Exhale, release. And lower your hips down, cactus the elbows. Gently windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Plant the left sole of the foot to the mat, cross your right thigh over your left, scoot the hips to the right just an inch, let your knees fall to the left. You can use this right hand as a little more traction for the twist, and then you can look over to the right. You can close the eyes and just tune back into your breath. Back through center. Switching sides, right foot down, left thigh on top, scoot, and lower. Closing the eyes. Letting gravity take over. And back through center. Reach for the outside edges of your feet. Happy baby. Let the feet stack directly over your knees and give yourself a little windshield. Wash from side to side, side to side. If it's too much, you can always reach for the ankles or the calves. Good. And then we'll curl up into a little ball, Apanasana. You're going to bring your knees to meet your forehead and give yourself a nice big squeeze. Taking an inhale, holding the breath. And on your exhale, gently side out the mouth and walk the shoulders down the back. And just letting the practice go. This is your time to rest and receive this new energy, this new space. So you can invite something new in Savasana. Feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. If you're ready to get a move on with the rest of your day, wiggle the fingers and toes. Give yourself a big stretch. And then when you're ready, gently roll to one side, hug your knees in for fetal position. And then pressing down, you can rise all the way up into Sukhasana. And we'll finish just like we started with the Hakini Mudra. For memory. Remembering as we go about our day to take time to focus on the breath, as it will slow down time. Remembering to come back to your intention throughout your day. So Closing the eyes, sitting up nice and tall. Find that clear channel in your body. Taking an inhale through the nose. Exhale at the mouth. Bring your mudra up to your third eye. Breathing in that intention. Exhaling, releasing it out into the universe. Sealing the prayer right here at your heart center and bowing your head for showing up for yourself today. For honoring your body and your practice, creating these healthy habits. It was an honor being your guide. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Namaste.